All right, topic for the day. Why is carrying a J-frame so much more comfortable at times than something like this Bodyguard 2.0? Let's get into this a little bit. Primarily, the weight in the J-frame is centered around this point, with the cylinder, the ammunition sitting right here, a very short barrel, but there's just not much weight in the grip here because there's no ammo here, and it is like a very scalloped frame. So when you wear this IWB and your belt is right about here so that you can actually grab the gun, most of your weight is below the belt line. And when we talk about this and the balancing point of holsters and guns, we call it the keel effect, like a boat in the ocean, and where the weight is gonna go in certain instances. The J-frame, because the weight is centered so far down, is incredibly comfortable because all the weight is at or below the belt line, and this thing just doesn't move around much. It's very, very stable. It's very pleasant to carry. The Bodyguard 2.0, on the other hand, to get this thing in a position on the belt line and still be able to get a good firing grip on it, we need our belt to be roughly about here unless you're gonna sacrifice that draw and go for deep concealment. The problem here is you can see there's not a lot of gun below the belt line at this point, and there's 12 rounds or more up here. And then if you add a red dot, the problems kind of compound a little bit. So you end up with predominantly most of the weight of this particular firearm over the belt line, which can make this a little bit more unstable. It's up to you to have a belt that is very, very stable and belt clips that fight rotation. And you may have to get creative with adding things like little holster wedges or something like that to keep a gun like this from falling over the belt, or just put it in your pocket.